Chavo Guerrero Jr.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment. This is the former intellectual savior of the masses, Damian Sandow.
I am WWE superstar Cedric Alexander, and I would like to tell you all that you are watching the hottest E-Fed in the world today.
HKW.
HKW Wrestling.
HKW Wrestling. Wait, did I say the world? I meant the universe, the galaxy, the multiverse, the fabric of time itself. Check it out.
Viva la raza.
And as always, you're welcome.
The top of the mountain, climbed all the way up and never looked down. If the road wasn't rough, we might not have found it. The blood and some guts and thousands of hours. We operate now with nerves of steel. Keep a clean shot for that curve appeal. Swing chop when we work the field. Not gonna stop till we work a deal. Leave a lasting impression on who is the best, and there won't be a question. You will remember our name when you see it in lights. We are the champions. We are the champions. We will fight through the pain. We'll be legends tonight. We are the champions. We are the champions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Richard G. Mayer, and I am Daniel Cash. I can introduce myself to Richard, and welcome to HKW Friday Night Rampage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and this past Sunday, HKW Wasteland, Daniel Roberts overcame 15 other superstars to earn the title of 2020 King of the Wasteland, and he will move on to Digital Revolution, being allowed to enter himself into any championship match he wants. And right here tonight, we're going to find out what Daniel Roberts' choice is. Daniel Roberts, there's only two smart choices, Richard. He wants to be in the HKW championship match with Evan Jones or Corey Tombstone, or he wants to be up against Blake Buchanan and Christopher Chaos. Yeah, and why is that? Because there is no chance that Daniel Roberts wants to get back in the ring with Michael Scars Minor. Minor's already defeated him, and Daniel Roberts knows it. Michael Scars Minor might not have even won that match if it hadn't been for Christian Wright and his interference back at Wasteland. Nevertheless, Daniel Roberts has a mic, and we are about to get the answer to the question that we have all been waiting for. Yeah, Richard, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is good to be king, and I am your King of the Wasteland 2020, King Daniel Roberts. Now, I'm out here to address you all on who I'll be facing at Digital Revolution 4 for a world title opportunity of my choosing. Now, I thought about it for the past couple of days. I asked my colleagues in the back on their saying on the matter, and I've asked you, the HKW Nation, on who I should be facing for a world title. Now, which title have I chosen? Is it going to be the HKW Championship between Corey Tombstone and Evan Jones? You know, do I want to insert myself into a match that I've been trying to get my hands on the past year, trying to grab my hands onto the HKW Championship and never been able to
Yes, it's a great choice. You should shut up.
Do I want to go for the World Heavyweight Championship between Michael Minor and Outlaw? A title that I never lost. I never got directly pinned. I got screwed out of.
He did lose it. He lost it. Would you be quiet, please?
And become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion in the meantime. Or you want to face off against Blake Buchanan and Christopher Chaos for their TWE and World Heavyweight Championships? Very tough decision. But I finally came to my answer. The championship I'll be going for at Digital Revolution 4. And it's very simple on why I've chosen these championships. Yes, I'm saying championship because I am going to be going for the TWE World and the TWE Championships. The fact is, the reason why is, it's very logical. Why walk out with one when I could walk out with two? It's very simple if you're looking at it, because I could walk out as an undisputed TWE champion. Who doesn't want that? And that'd be something good to put on my resume when people could look back in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years time when I've retired and be like, you know, do you remember that time when Daniel Roberts became undisputed TWE champion? Wow, those were great times. And that's what I want to do. I want to create history. I want to create a match to remember. And that's why at Digital Revolution, I want to face off against Chris and Blake. Now, you probably think the reason why I want to into that match. Well, here are my
good choice by Daniel Roberts.
He turned my best friend away from me. He turned my own best friend of over 5 years, someone who I looked to as a brother, and he took him away from me. And I didn't like what I did at Wasteland to him, but it was something that had to be done. And I hope Christian learned from this and realised that, you know, I'm always going to be his best friend. Those TWE idiots are not his friend. They're not people that are going to care about him, because once this war is done, they're going to leave him in the dust. And I'm always going to be there for him. Even if he doesn't see it now, I will still be your best friend, Christian. And I hope sometime now you think about it and realise Dan was always my friend. I hope you realise that, Christian, when you listen to this in the bag. And Christopher Chaos? Why Christopher Chaos? Well, good question. I've never beaten him clean. Yes, in the past I used dirty tactics. You know, Chris, like you mentioned in your promo a couple of weeks ago, I used to do dirty tactics to always beat you. And that is true. That is very, very true. And that's why I want to beat you at Digital Revolution 4. So I can prove a point that you and me, whenever we step in the ring, I am better than you, and you know it. And the fact is, Chris, I was the guy that made the match for your World Heavyweight Championship. Do you not remember? I take you back to Mardi Gras when I announced it, saying you're going to be in a steel cage match. Yeah, I gave you that title, and I'm going to be the one that takes it away from you, because you don't deserve it. You're not a champion. I'm a world champion. I'm someone that actually cares about the fans. You care about that title as much as picking up your next paycheck. That is what you care about. You care more about making money than care about the fans. And the fact is, I want to do this for the fans. I want them to have a world champion they can be proud of. Not Christopher Chaos, a man that doesn't care about the fans, that only cares about himself and his little brothers in Brian Mead and Evan Jones. So boys, you better be scared, you better be ready, because I'm not a third wheel in this field fair. Oh no, I'm somebody you should be very afraid of, because I'm going to be the guy at Digital Revolution 4 that walks away with both championships, becoming the undisputed TWE World Champion.
Well, looks like somebody might have something to say about that. Yeah, and I'm not surprised to see the TWE World Heavyweight Champion Christopher Chaos coming out here after what we just heard, Richard. Yeah, I'm not either. I mean, whether it was him or Blake Buchanan, Daniel Roberts just inserted himself into this TWE Undisputed title picture, getting a whole lot more interesting in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, but listen to what Christopher Chaos pointed out. Daniel Roberts has always had to use the most underhanded of tactics if he was going to walk away with a victory over Christopher Chaos. He can't defeat Christopher Chaos one-on-one, and Chaos is going to remind him of that right here. Yeah, that's entirely possible. Richard, I'm being told that coming up after this break, Christopher Chaos goes one-on-one with Daniel Roberts.
I've seen some souls be friendly, I've seen some feet get loose, I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness, even when I see bad. I've seen some souls be friendly, I've seen some feet get loose. I've had some people in my life who know just what it do. I try to look for goodness, even when I see bad.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and Daniel Roberts going one-on-one here with the Elite Enforcer, Christopher Chaos, after just a few moments ago announcing that he would be inserting himself into the TWE Undisputed Championship match coming up at Digital Revolution 4. That's right, and Christopher Chaos not too happy about it. You can be sure that Blake Buchanan isn't going to be happy about this either. Daniel Roberts has really no right to be interjecting himself in this fight between Blake Buchanan and Christopher Chaos, Richard. I 100% disagree. Daniel Roberts laid out exactly why he decided to go after the TWE Championship. Blake Buchanan turning Christian right against Daniel Roberts. The multitude of problems that Roberts has had with the EFED Elite all coming to a head on April 12th, Digital Revolution 4, when Daniel Roberts challenges for the TWE Undisputed title. Richard, at this rate, I don't know that Roberts is even going to make it to Digital Revolution, getting his chest caved in with those stomps by Christopher Chaos, barely able to kick out of that pinfall combination, Richard. Right hands being exchanged between Chaos and Roberts coming out ahead. Not very often that we see someone able to go blow for blow with the Elite Enforcer, Christopher Chaos. That was a nasty looking kick from Daniel Roberts, and now going up to the top rope, referee warning him he's not supposed to be up there, but Daniel Roberts doesn't listen to the rules. He doesn't care about the rules, and that is why, Richard, that is why he just interjected himself into a championship match that, again, as I've stated before, he really has no right to be in. He really had no right to ever get a championship opportunity in the first place. He won the King of the Wasteland tournament. Has always belonged to Michael Scars Minor. He's not even going for that belt the first time. Who cares about Michael Scars Minor? Who cares about Michael Scars Minor? Richard, control yourself. Oh, covered by Daniel Roberts and kick out by the Elite Enforcer, Christopher Chaos. Richard, Daniel Roberts said it himself. He can't beat Christopher Chaos. Not in an even one-on-one opportunity. Well, a nice 2 count there for Roberts. Long near fall, and you know what? Maybe he has never beaten Christopher Chaos clean. But I gotta believe that Daniel Roberts is looking to change all that right here tonight. Roberts can be hoping all he wants, but that isn't going to get him past the Elite Enforcer. Look at that. Huge Elite Slam by Christopher Chaos. That's not what that's... I don't care what it's called, Richard. I'm talking here. Have some respect for me. I'm more important than you. Christopher Chaos now looking to bring an end to the British buffoon. Yeah, Daniel Roberts, though, coming back, shot to the midsection. A European uppercut from a Brexit uppercut. I've told you, he's not allowed to do European uppercuts anymore. He wanted to be in a little land all of his own, and that's exactly what he gets. Daniel Roberts, shot to the midsection on Christopher Chaos. Super kick to the face! You're gonna save the knee? I was gonna save the knee, but then he kicked him in the face. Nice recovery. Daniel Roberts heading up to the top turnbuckle, has his sights set. Chaos Bomb along! Wow. Roberts crashing down on top of Chaos. 1, 2. Ball 2 count. But only a 2 count, Richard. And let's face facts. That was a pretty looking move from Daniel Roberts. But being pretty won't win you championships. Choke slams will. Christopher Chaos, massive choke slam there to Daniel Roberts. The cover 1, 2, and Roberts somehow able to kick out after 2 from that huge choke slam from Christopher Chaos. Roberts, right hand and a head scissor takeover to Chaos. Again, more illegal moves from Daniel Roberts. What is illegal about a head scissor takeover? That's a chokehold, Richard. It doesn't matter if he's flipping through the air while he's doing it. Still clearly a chokehold, and the referee should admonish him or possibly even disqualify him from this contest. He said that he wasn't going to use any dirty tactics against Christopher Chaos. He was going to try and win this match clean, and unfortunately, he has broken that promise, Richard. Christopher Chaos twisting around, dropping Daniel Roberts hard on his head, and it didn't matter anyway, Richard, because Daniel can't beat Chaos. Well, that has yet to be determined. Daniel Roberts getting the shoulder up in this contest will continue. Yeah, but look who the HKW Nation firmly behind here. They want Christopher Chaos to rip Daniel Roberts' head off. That's not the way I'm hearing it. It seems pretty even. They're cheering for both of these guys. And an incredible matchup here on HKW Friday Night Rampage. Daniel Roberts weaseling his way out of that hold by Christopher Chaos. And again, another chokehold, Richard. Another chokehold. That's not a chokehold, but that was certainly a super kick from Daniel Roberts. Chaos answering back with a headbutt, but Roberts with another big boot into the face of the Elite Enforcer. And back up to the top rope, Phoenix landing, Richard. Huge Phoenix landing by Daniel Roberts. And Christopher Chaos just barely escaping this contest. An absolute classic here tonight between Daniel Roberts and Christopher Chaos. Honestly, Richard, I don't know how Daniel Roberts hasn't just given up after everything that Christopher Chaos has put him through. And now Angel in the Sky from Roberts. 1, 2, and again Chaos kicking out. This is amazing, Richard. Absolutely incredible. But Roberts will not be persuaded to stop. Up to the top rope. Another Phoenix landing from Daniel Roberts too. And that's gonna do it. What a match. Daniel Roberts unrelenting. I'm pretty sure solidifying the fact that he deserves to be at Digital Revolution. How many in the TWE Undisputed Championship match? How many chokeholds to Daniel Roberts? Congratulations to Daniel Roberts. No, Daniel Roberts cheated his way to a victory here tonight. That's what all of these people witnessed. It's what I witnessed. Daniel Roberts doesn't deserve to be in that match at Digital Revolution. Daniel Roberts doesn't even deserve to be at Digital Revolution. That's enough. Daniel Roberts, incredible match here tonight against Christopher Chaos, and we have more to come here on HKW Friday Night Rampage. Congratulations, to Daniel Roberts, and good luck in the TWE Undisputed Championship match.